I was just thinking that how your parents often will teach you things that they feel are important for society because they're just raised in whatever culture of the society that they're in. So for me, like, it was going to the voting booths. One of the things was going to the voting booths with like my dad and pulling the lever and stuff. And I just feel so ironic that those are the people least likely, the people who taught me the importance of voting, are the least likely to vote in any significant way. They're the people who are, voting for the lesser of two evils and things like that, and they're perpetuating the failure of voting to actually represent, whose outcome never represents the actual will of folks, and so it's just bitterly ironic, and you couldn't tell them that what they're doing isn't working, or you couldn't tell them that it's their fault. It's really. I mean, I don't necessarily think that the voting isn't rigged, and it would have changed if my parents obviously didn't vote the way they did, or my grandparents didn't vote the way they did. But everybody else thinks like them. So I remember being a kid and saying, "Dad, if everybody just voted their conscience, then we'd have way better people in there, and it has to start there. It cannot. It can happen no other way. I mean, that's the whole point of voting anyway. I learned in school that our founders didn't like political parties. I did. It was a lot of bullshit in school, but that come on, really, you're gonna keep doing the same. If I would have kept doing the same thing and kept getting hurt over and over, I would have been grounded or something. My dad would have picked me up and put me somewhere else and said, stay there.